You in, what do you expect to see?
I expect to see the needle.
The so-called flying saucer on a stick was definitely something to call home about.
Guess where I am? I'm on top of the needle. Oh, what needle do you think I mean?
Isn't Mount Rainier beautiful?
Oh, breathtaking.
Everyone from Elvis of Hollywood to Elvira of Puyallup wanted to be up close to this very symbol of the future.
What does the Space Needle mean to you? What does it signify to you?
It means that we are looking to space for the next few years to discover new wonders.
And undoubtedly more tourists will have their pictures snapped standing in front of the needle this summer than any man or nature-made attraction anywhere in the world.
Charles Herring anchored King TV's World's Fair broadcasts.
The needle was and still is, a landmark that stands out above everything else.
It's had the whole city of Seattle goggle-eyed for nearly a year.
It's no wonder they couldn't wait to see the needle for themselves. All of Seattle had watched every step of the construction of the futuristic building, either in person or on King TV's broadcasts leading up to the fair.
Hello, test, 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing. Oh, excuse me. We're on. With us right now, to my immediate right, is Harley Farwell, was the project superintendent on the Space Needle project, and
no detail of the construction was left out of the pre-fair broadcasts.
470 truckloads of concrete came to the site in one 12-hour day, the largest continuous building concrete pour in the West.
It was watched very closely on a daily basis as each piece of the needle went up until they finally topped it off, and that was very exciting.
After only a year of construction, the gas flame beacon was in place. The needle was finished. Seattle's skyline had been forever changed.
The Space Needle was now the tallest building in Seattle, surpassing its nearest competitor, the Smith Tower, by more than 100 feet. And if the height was impressive, the way you got to the top, boy, that was really out of this world.
And now it's time to show you what the spectacular elevator ride is like.
Rising 600 feet in 43 seconds, it was a ride to remember. Stan Borison recalls his first.
It was a little scary, to go up 600 feet that fast, and it still was a thrill.
And if the ride was something, just wait until you got to the top, to places like the high-tech vending area.
Here, a battery of automatic machines make change for dollar bills, dispense fresh brewed coffee, ice-cold drinks, hot sandwiches, and a variety of other snacks.
And if the nifty dollar bill changer was impressive, how about that circular kitchen that would provide fine dining at fine prices?
the cost of the meals is no higher than in the fine restaurants around town. We have a dinner minimum price of $5 and a luncheon minimum of $2.
Not bad, considering the view.
Once on top, every World's Fair visitor will see almost startling proof that nature provided Seattle with an incomparable setting for a city.
Yes, there was every reason in the world to come see for yourself. No need to be afraid.
Does the tower sway at all in a high wind?
Yes, it does somewhat, of course, because steel is, after all, a flexible material. But it is not noticeable to people up here.
As you may have heard, the functioning of the turntable is so smooth that you can balance a $50 on its edge or stand a cigarette on its end.
Well, almost. But no one could argue that this was an engineering marvel, and it was ours. Still is.
I think, yes, it still has the appeal and the draw that it had from the first day. Probably always will.
We had the right to be proud when gazing up at the needle in '62. The Russians may have been the first in space, but surely they didn't have automatic dollar bill changers, capsule elevators, or a space-age building like we had. The future was here, all 605 feet of it. And if that wasn't worth calling Mom about, nothing was.